So hey guys, how's it going? Experimenting with a new picture-in-picture type thing so you can actually see what's on my screen. Hopefully in the next week or two I'm going to be adding another monitor so that I can actually have that up while people are chatting so that I can see what's going on while I'm editing videos. So hopefully this works. Can't really tell. There we go. Alright, so the audio is working. I just wanted to make sure. So basically you guys can see exactly what I see when I'm doing this. So anyways, I'm gonna start editing some videos here. I got about an hour or so to get these videos edited, and you won't be able to hear the audio from me editing, but you'll be able to watch as I edit. The kids are enjoying their last week of summer break. They're in their rooms right now playing. Good opportunity to actually get some work done on my day off. So basically, yeah, I mean, this is just me editing videos. Pretty simple. Now, if you're curious, this program is actually called Power Director. And this is pretty much the program that I've been using since I started this YouTube channel. And it really works for me. It really does. It's I don't know, it's always worked really well for me. But so these night shots are actually easier for me to edit because I don't have any picture-in-picture. I don't have to do the 360 rotation, none of that stuff. So the morning drives are a lot easier. Basically, I just set them up and I'll listen to the whole video, and then I will end up getting a kind of an overview idea of what the video is about, and then I'll make my titles. And from there, it's there's really not much to it at all. So I find the end of the video. Basically, I record all the time until I stop driving. So I find the end of the video. Alright, the end of the video there. Get my outro going. Excuse me. So I'd like to fade the audio out as well. It just makes for a cleaner break on the transition, in my opinion. That's more of a personal preference than anything. So basically, you can, I don't know if you can see how well you can see this, but basically I have the fade, the transition, so it goes from the intro to the start of the video, and what I like to do is fade the audio as well in those exact same spots so that it makes for a nice clean transition. Otherwise, the video itself will fade in transition, but the audio will just snap from one to the other, and it just looks artificial, kind of amateur like. So at this point right now, this is I've got my basic edits done, and I'm just going to listen to the whole video, basically, and listen for anything that mistakes I've made. If I sneezed or coughed or whatever, I'll edit those out. Hey Carson, how you doing? I'm actually not sure why. Okay, I can go in 720p. Alright, never mind. I'm watching this right now, and the video quality is actually really bad. So I actually have considered doing that. Some of my videos I get close to doing that when I'm on the road, but I don't know, I haven't really thought about it too much. I might put that on my list of things I'm gonna do. In fact, I'll do that right now. Alright, added that to the to-do list. I gotta find a good spot to do it though. Are you able to get it in 720p? I'm broadcasting in 720. I see the 720 option. I'm just wanting to make sure that it's working. Usually it defaults for me to 720. So I'm not exactly sure if it's working okay. It'll let me know. My son's over there playing with the top. The good old days. Alright, good. So it is working in 720. I still have my Spigen, however you want to pronounce it. I got this actually 3 days before I got the Note 4. And I haven't had any problems with it so far. So I've just been stuck with it. But I'm still... As funny as this sounds, I'm still kind of on the fence on whether or not I want to get the Note 5. I'm still considering it. I don't want to get it, but I do want to get it. But I don't want to get it. I guess my thoughts were that I would keep the Note 4 for the long videos, and then I would use the Note 5 for my, how-to videos or whatever. But then I think to myself, that's kind of a waste of money anyways, to have two phones. I'm actually considering getting an actual video camera, a real video camera that will actually shoot video. Looking at some of these full-frame video cameras that Sony makes, and yeah, they're about $1,000 for the bare minimum one, but it's actually really nice. Yeah, I just replaced the battery in my Note 4. It's got a brand new battery in it, so as far as battery life goes, it's back to what it was before. But I don't know. I'm still disappointed in the Note 5, I guess, for some things. I gotta figure out a way to stabilize my camera mount that's in the middle. In the wintertime, I can actually use a suction cup mount, and I can mount it to the sunroof, which would help a lot. But you know, in the summertime when I get my sunroof open and so on, it's just kind of a hassle. Spinning the top.
Yeah.
What's Garrett doing? My first Samsung phone was actually the Galaxy S4. And if you've gone back to any of my older videos, you know that I had a disappointing... I left it on the seat of my car while it was charging in like 105-degree weather, and it cracked the screen. Pretty disappointed. Alright, so this video is done. Now what I usually do is look for my Instagram plug. I have to add one for Facebook as well, but I have to set up my Facebook page. He's trying to blow on that top to make it spin faster. So basically what I'm doing is I'm looking for kind of a dead spot in the audio. So this looks like a good spot. Add my Instagram plug. And as I said, I need to add one for Facebook when I get that set up properly. And then I started doing titles. So hang on just a second. I'm still trying to figure this thing out. It's still I don't know if you can see any of this that I'm doing here. I'm actually trying to figure out a way. I used to be able to I don't know, can you still see this shot? No, yeah, it's back on to Okay, let's get back to what we were doing here. So I've never actually dropped a phone in water, but I know they can easily see if you dropped your phone in the water. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm just adding my title, which the video itself was about my work that I had done last weekend on my Linux server. So I brainstormed what the title of the video that I want it to be. And they're running trash right now, so that's the truck driving by. Simple, to the point. And that's it. So basically it just look like that. And then what I do is I get a snapshot of that. That'll be the thumbnail for the actual video. And that's it. This video is done. Double check my edits. Alright. So obviously I process these videos in WQHD, which is Quad HD. Considering the move to 4K in the future, probably not till next year. 4K TVs are out there. You know, we do have 4K TVs, and so you know, I'm considering it, but the problem is that 4K content it's just not available. People aren't moving to 4K. So you know, smartphones, 4K, or excuse me, Quad HD displays. Obviously, with the Note series, some of the other smartphones do have Quad HD, and computers. Many more people have Quad HD monitors. But as far as 4K goes, yes, there's 4K TVs out there, but there's no 4K smartphones yet, or at least not yet. The rumor has it that the new Sony, I think it's a Z, which one is it? I can't remember, but anyway, Sony's got a new smartphone coming out that supposedly has a 4K screen, although 5.5 inches at 4K. I'm not going to run out and start shooting in 4K just because of that one thing. And literally 0.1%, it's less than 0.1% of my total views sourced is from a television, and who knows out of all of those how many are 4K. So I'm not worried about moving to 4K. I know that there's a lot of 4K video on YouTube, and you know, that's fine, that's great. 4K does look great, but not only is it going to tax my phone even more, I'll be able to only record about I think it's about 10 minutes of video at most, and it'll also be more processing time, uploading time. So right now I'm comfortable staying with Quad HD. It's better than 1080p for sure. Not quite 4K, but I'm honestly not ready to move to 4K yet. Sometime next year, I'd say. But so yeah. What kind of car do you drive, Carson? Have I asked you that before? drop out of me, Carson. Alright, well, looks like you've dropped out on me, Carson, so I'm just going to get back to, let's see, this video is just about done processing, so still trying to figure out this Wirecast, which is what I use. I don't know, experimenting with it, I guess. Let's see. Here's my so yeah. Alright, so this video is done. And looks like I got time for one more here. Get switched over to desktop and we'll edit some more videos. I checked to make sure the video edited properly. Just jumping through it. Yeah, so, alright, so we're good there. Let's see. We'll do another night video if I've got anything. I gotta tend to the I'll tell you what, I am getting really excited that the kids are both going to be starting school here pretty soon, because they are getting restless, and it's like cold and cloudy out. Probably go for a walk later if it doesn't rain. I don't know if it's supposed to rain or not, but man, it'll be nice when they're at school. You love your kids to death, but they yeah, anyways. So, editing another video, and I already know what it's about because I just did it yesterday, and I remember. Kind of similar to this video here, except, whoops, that's a snapshot. So basically this video is about me having trouble with Deluge. If you're a Linux user, then you'll understand what I'm talking about here. Basically, I was just having a lot of problems getting Deluge to work properly, and I don't know why. It's one of the best, if not the best, torrent clients out there. And I just, for some reason, just couldn't get it to work, so I had to move on to KTorrent, or QBitTorrent. I was planning on finishing up my HVAC, the recirculator actuator. It's just too cloudy outside. It may look bright on the camera, but it's pretty dark out there. And when it's cloudy out, it makes the video look really grainy. So I prefer to wait until the sun's actually out to do any videos like that. So that reminds me, while I'm listening to this, looking. There it is. Nope, that's not it. I can't remember what the name of the part is. There it is. Purge solenoid. Couldn't remember the name of it. There we go. No, that's not it either. Shit, it's the relief valve that's on the tank itself. You can access it through the wheel well. I was just looking. I couldn't remember the name of it. Oh, this is gonna bug me. Why can't I remember the name of it? Nope. Nope. There we go. Found it. Oh, crap. I could. It's pretty easy to get that thing out. That's what's causing my gas cap to, the gas cap problem that I'm having. Alright, so basically I'm going to look on price to see. I want to get that changed before winter. So that's basically what I'm doing. Bring this back. Right about right there. Looks like a good dead spot. You can see right here where I've got this dead spot here. Even though I'm talking, not as much noise. Alright, so didn't hear any problems on this video while I was listening to it. Title looks good. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start producing that. Okay. Get back to the camera. So now that that video has been produced, I'm going to be looking for some prices here on some parts. I doubt I can probably get this from like a local AutoZone or something. I'll just have to see. I doubt Advance Auto has something like this. We'll have to see. Oh wow. Maybe they do. Evaporative emissions canister solenoid, is that it? Evaporative emissions canister vent solenoid valve. They could have come up with an even longer name. Evaporative emissions canister cylinder. Yeah, that's it. $31 out of stock. Out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. Out of stock everywhere. That's AC Delco, so it's not some cheap knockoff. Let's see if I can find it somewhere else. Walmart? What? Yeah, right. Why would Walmart carry anything like that? For 17 bucks? I'm a little bit unsure about that. Part number 2141680. That's the part. I cannot believe that Walmart would have that identical part for 17 bucks. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's the same part, $31 at Advance Auto. Walmart has, they don't have it in store. They ship it to you, basically. Free pickup. Free pickup for tomorrow? Wow, that doesn't seem, I don't know, there's something. If that's the right part, here I'll show you guys. Switch over to, this is the right part. So the Advance Auto that's nearby has that out of stock $31.49. And it is the same part number, 2141680. 2141680 at Walmart. It's just $17. It's like $13 cheaper. I just wonder if Amazon, has that part. Ha! Holy crap. Now this actually shocks me. How can I beat that price? $14.41. That's cheaper. I mean, I normally don't get car parts through Amazon because they usually are a little bit more expensive. But how can I beat that price? So $14. Oh yeah. So anyway, the purge valve that's sitting on the side of the tank, when you it basically relieves pressure, right? So You'll know yours is going bad when you're getting gas and the gas pump keeps stopping. So it thinks that it's full because the purge canister, it's just, that's basic physics. You've got a tank that's sealed, right? And when you're trying to inject something into that tank, which would be gasoline, it increases the pressure of the tank inside. It's just like if you tried to, if you try to blow into a straw with your finger on the other end, you're not going to get very far. So what ends up happening is this valve actually gets stuck and doesn't relieve the pressure. So as you're trying to fill your gas tank, then it obviously keeps clicking off because it can't inject anything else in there. So this purge canister valve is getting stuck, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but I'm just going to replace it. I'll do a video on it, but I'll go ahead and buy this right now, and I'll get a video probably sometime next week. It should be here Wednesday, I would think. So we'll go ahead and buy that. Okay, there it is. Should be on the way for Wednesday. So that's all taken care of. All right, looks like I'm running out of time here, so I'll go ahead and cut this off now. Make sure this video is okay. That looks good, except I didn't forgot my screenshot. Alright. Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day here. I do have 2 more videos to edit, but I'll do those later. Probably going to get the kids out and about. Maybe we'll grab something to eat, and I'll let these videos upload while that's going on. I'm going to do some cleaning too, as you can probably see behind me. This is what happens over the weekend, and I'm usually responsible for cleaning it up on my next day off. So anyway, I've been running for almost an hour here, so we will we'll catch you guys later. Hopefully you have a good day. So take care, everybody.